It's time for the Consumer Tech segment, and I've been joined by the host of Tech and Social Media Trends on Citi FM 97.3. She's right here with us, Sandister Tei. Good morning, Sandister.
Morning.
How are you?
Fine, thank you.
Fantastic. It's
Happy
good to
New
have
Year.
you here, and Happy New Year to you too.
Yes.
Super. Now, today we're going to be talking something very fascinating. All the bad tech habits that we had in 2019 should stay in 2019.
2019 shouldn't follow us into 2020.
All right, so take us through that. Yes. Now, those of you who are watching, you can see some bowls here. We're going to have fun with this a little later, okay? So just let them sit here for now.
Yes.
All right.
Okay, so the first habit that we should leave behind is this losing your contacts when you lose your phone.
Ah, yes, that's one.
Yes.
I hate it when people say to me, sorry, I don't know who this is.
Yes.
I lost my phone. I'm like, really?
Yes.
You lost your phone, so?
Yes.
You should still have your contacts.
It's a habit.
Tell us how you do that.
Even people who are tech savvy, are constantly making this mistake where they think that, okay, I stored my contacts on my phone, so if my phone gets missing, it means my contacts are going along with it. You just need time, and you also need to know the right tools to use, and that can be sorted. So the first thing, and it's not just for smartphone users. If you use the YAM phone or the feature phones, as they are properly called, feature phones, you can still back up your contacts.
All right.
Yes.
So show us how.
Yes. So you have to check with your telco. But I do know that a company like Vodafone offers something called Vodafone Address Book. I think it costs 2 Ghana cedis a year to back up your contacts. So even if you lose your SIM, you lose your phone, you lose the SIM with the phone, SIM is damaged, whatever it is. They have a backup. Just subscribe. So if you use MTN and other networks, check in with your subscriber.
I know MTN also has something like that.
Check in with them. Say, hey, I don't have a smartphone. I use a YAM or feature phone. What are my options in backing up my phone number so that when you lose your phone, you can have your contacts back?
That's good.
Now, for smartphones, that is even easier. It's even better. It's bigger. The features are richer. You don't have to contact your subscriber. You can do it
yourself.
Yes, not your subscriber, your provider. Apologies. Yes, you can do it yourself. So for Samsung phones, we have at least 2 options. One, you can back up to Samsung Cloud. Or you can back up to Google Contacts. For iPhones, you can back up to iCloud or Google Contacts. So it's available for both, all 3 Windows phones, iOS, Android, all of you can back up to any of these cloud services. And even for a phone like Samsung, a brand like Samsung, you can, it backs up even the call log. Yes, so when you get your new phone, Samsung phone back, you have access to the call logs.
So what are we looking at here?
So at the moment, I think they are showing a demo of how you can back up, but we are not there yet. I mean, that can keep playing, but we are not there yet. So one thing too is after you've backed up, you can even access your contacts on a laptop and a tablet. So your information or your contacts may be in the cloud, but that doesn't mean you need a phone necessarily to access it. Maybe
anything that can access the cloud
can give you back your contacts.
So this is interesting because what you're suggesting means that if I lose my phone right now and I need to call somebody urgently, I can actually go to a computer. If I remember my details, my login details for the cloud, I can pull the contacts right away.
You can pull the contacts.
Super.
Yes. For Google Contacts, for example, when you go into your Gmail, there's a section there. You can have access to all your contacts. I think earlier you were saying something about having about 7,000 contacts on Google.
Yes, I do.
Yes, some are duplicates and everything.
Because I found out about 10 years ago that I could actually back up to Google.
Yes.
On Google Contacts.
Yes.
So from that time, I've never lost any contact. So now it's almost like I'm dreading it whenever I have to change phones because the backup process will eventually load my contacts. And right now, I think currently I'm doing about 7,000.
Yes. So for those that are duplicates, these days Google is able to merge them. It will prompt you so you can merge them so that you don't have duplicates. And sometimes when you delete some of these contacts, it sits somewhere in another trash can, so that in case you're upset with somebody, you deleted the number. Sometimes Google gives you the opportunity to go back for the number. Yeah. So now we will have the demo of how you can save your contacts, a backup demo of how you can save your contacts to Google or whichever. So now you have your number. This is a dummy number I'm typing there. And then afterwards, you can just create new contact. This process is almost the same across all phones, but this is Samsung. And then maybe I named the person 66. That's the name of the contact. So then you go ahead and you save it. Now, when you save it, at the top somewhere, you have the option to save it to Gmail. And that's citi.programs@gmail. That's my work email. So maybe that's a business contact. So yes, you can save it to your personal, your work, whatever. Once you have a Gmail or a Google account connected to the phone, you'll be able to do that. So that ensures that it's actually backing up to Google. So look for that on your screen anytime you are saving a contact. So you go ahead and then you save. So now the name is there. But to make sure that it's there, just visit the contact. Click edit. And then check again to see if it's indeed,
the name you saved.
The name you saved, yes. So the contact 66, yes. You enter there, you are able to check and see where you saved it to. Yes.
Fantastic.
So that's...
and once this is done in Google, basically what we are saying is that until, if ever, Google collapses and disappears, the contacts will be
available to you whenever, wherever, however you want it. So yes, at the top there, that signals that indeed I have saved it to a Google account. All right. Now, if you already have saved numbers like 7,000, how are you going to get them on Google? One by one? No. You are able to select all contacts. And then, yes, indicate that in the settings, you want to move all of them at once. It takes a couple of minutes, so you don't have to do this one after the other. Yes. So that's it. Habit number 1, leave that in 2019. Don't ever be caught dead.
Your contacts ever again.
Exactly. Don't lose your contacts. That's so not cool.
Super.
Yes. Now, I have one, which a campaign probably that we started last year about how to microwave using the appropriate plastics and stuff. I'm coming back with it again, but this time I'm adding refrigeration or freezing. So that habit that you need to do away with is freezing and heating in plastics the wrong way. You need to deal with that. Now, I did a survey in my own house, picked up some old bowls, even did some in the kitchen there, just to see if you just look at a bowl with your eyes. Can you tell if this thing is microwave safe or not? So I have a test for you here. Let me put this away. Which of these can you microwave in? Yes.
Okay, so I would imagine this one.
Okay, we can microwave in this.
Okay, definitely not this.
All right, so this stays here.
This looks
solid enough.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll put it here. And this baby here.
This one.
No, this can be microwaved, you mean?
This can be microwaved.
Fantastic.
Yes, you can microwave in this. Yes.
Right.
This one, I'm not so sure.
So maybe we are not sure, so we leave it there.
Yeah.
All right. So, this, no.
You can't microwave in this.
No. Because the manufacturer said...
Really?
You can only keep food content. And we will show you the symbols later.
Okay.
Yes, but this is for... So the manufacturer is saying that you can only put food in there. It didn't even state for refrigeration. It gave us something on recycling, but it didn't.
You cannot microwave
Don't microwave in this.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Now, this one, that's where...
Looks are deceptive.
This is where the confusion started for me because... The label said refrigerator microwave, but then underneath it, it gave all the symbols, including dishwashing, but it didn't add microwave.
Oh, wow.
And sometimes I'm skeptical about these bowls that we buy on the markets, which have labels that the English somewhere, people call them from China.
Yeah.
Well, I can't attest. It doesn't say from China here. Okay, well, made in China. But the label says one thing, but the person who made the plastic is also saying another thing. So this thing has... freezing, you can store food, dishwasher, some details on recycling, but it doesn't say microwave. I am confused. So would I microwave, would I?
Okay, so this is very fascinating because what it then means is that, someone else is putting the labels on here.
Well, it
and
could
not
be.
necessarily the manufacturer of the plastic.
It could be. It could be.
Okay, because that's dissonance. If you are the same person sticking this on,
yes, and
yet not put it here.
Yes, put something there.
Okay, so we go with this. This labeling and not necessarily this.
I would, and you can lose this. Yeah, this can always get lost in a dishwasher or something. Okay. So, yeah. And then this you were not too sure. Well, I agree with you. It just says you can keep food in there. It doesn't say you can.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we'll put this aside. And this, well, surprise, surprise, though it doesn't look it, the company actually
says they can microwave.
It can microwave.
Oh, wow.
So we have the microwave symbols and freezer and stuff.
The one that looked fragile and frail that I thought was not is the only one that actually is.
Yes, unless they are lying to us and the authorities allow them to lie to us. But this one puts it there in clear language that you can use it in a microwave or a freezer. Now, these two bottles, which one can you freeze something in?
Which one can you freeze?
Freeze something in.
Okay, from experience, this thing...
Certainly,
it will break.
Yeah.
You know, especially if it's, covered... It will break.
Yeah, and this one?
This one, okay, you showed me something. You're looking at labels. I'm going to see if the label is here. Okay. There's no label here for freezing.
Yeah. Actually, when I bought this bottle, the manufacturer put it there that you are not supposed to ever freeze in this. Yes. Okay. So none of these can enter the freezer. Okay. Now, the reason being that, they are telling us that plastics have chemicals that can seep or enter our food when you stretch them beyond the intended use.
Okay.
So if you are not supposed to freeze it, don't stretch the plastic.
Okay.
Don't force it to do things it was not designed to do. Okay. And it was not meant for heating at a certain temperature. Just don't do it. So that's the tech habits I want all of us to leave. Yes.
I like, let me show you something and show the viewers something that I've also just noticed. The bowl, these bowls, and you did say that there's no microwave sign here, right? But we do microwave, a lot of people microwave in this. Notice the plastic is beginning to wear down here, right? Which means that this is one of the risks that we have.
That you have,
if we end up microwaving.
Yes. So now, I know we've kept the viewers away from the symbols for a while because we're not zooming in here. So I saved symbols. Yes, symbols that you should look out for that tell you that we are freezing this, or we can freeze in this, or we can microwave. So we have the two.
Super.
If it's microwave safe, you have these symbols on my
on the left.
And then if it's freezer safe, go for it. It will be there waiting for you.
Okay.
Yes, you'll see that symbol. And then in real life, they look a bit like this under the container. So I have a slide called in real life. Yes.
Okay.
Check out for them. Lift the bowl. Look underneath.
So that over there, the extreme left is for microwave.
Yes.
The next one,
it looks like freezing.
It looks like the freezing one.
The other looks like a refrigerator.
Yes, and then the next one looks like food.
Food, yes. So the food one is the wine glass and the fork, always telling you that you can indeed put food in there. And this one, sometimes it has to do with recycle and then the material that was put in there. But I don't think that we want to follow that all the way out because they are not common.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, the next habit is TV watching you.
Okay.
Folk, please stop letting your TV watch you.
Okay, explain.
I know that, we are in an era where people find it difficult to sleep. So sometimes people actually watch TV to help them fall asleep. Or sometimes you even read.
It's like a mindless distraction.
Yes.
Okay.
So that you fall asleep. If you know you are that type and you insist on sleeping on your with your TV, but you still want to save some electricity, electricity costs, set timers.
Okay. On the TV?
On the TV.
Okay.
Look, even the TV that we say have the Tikopo one?
Yes, it's
plus smart TVs, all of them have timers.
Okay.
I did a survey around my house, those old televisions, I turned them on. I did find timers hidden somewhere.
Okay.
So, yes, the first thing, go into your settings and look for time.
Okay.
All right? Once you do that, set the time. In the second slide, we'll see some time options where you have 30 minutes, 60, 90, 120.
Okay.
So gauge. I mean, you can't sit behind the TV after 10 for 3 hours unless you have a serious case of insomnia or something. So yes, allow the TV to turn off when you are also asleep.
You're also gone,
And before it turns off, it will alert you so that you can say, oh, no, I'm still awake. Press a button and let that decision be deferred. So please stop letting your TV watch you.
So I think the 30-minute one, especially if it's, let's say, after 10, 11, the 30-minute one is a good one because if you don't stop it, it means you're already gone.
You're already gone.
But then it gets short enough so that if you want to, you can actually stop it and say, I'm still awake.
Now, the next habit we should all leave behind also is driving distracted. Recently, I think the AMA boss was saying something that now if you drive about 50 in Accra and you are caught, I think he said that on their Twitter. I noticed that somewhere. And so if you've seen, we have a lot of speed limit signs popping up in the city these days. Well, that's good. But while you are checking your speed, you should also make sure you are not driving distracted. I mean, in 2019, I faced a lot of situations where I realized that had it not been for the fact that I was not on my phone, not fidgeting with my music buttons or AC buttons, yes, something could have or could have happened. Take a road like the Hila Liman Highway. I mean, cattle, people crossing over to the other side to transact business or go to the mosque or something. Such an area where you have a lot of residents along the road. Yes, you shouldn't be caught dead. Your phone, so invest in technology that helps you keep your eye on the road while the basic things you are trying to do in your car can be catered for. Always put a car mount in your car. That's if you are using Google Maps all the time to try to check and gauge. Car mount. Yes, these things are cheap these days. Buy one. Hang your phone when it's time to get out of the car.
You pull your phone off and then you go.
Don't kill somebody or kill yourself or damage your property just because you were on your phone. I've been rear-ended by somebody who was on her phone before. I didn't like that one bit, especially when I found out that it was because of the phone she got it. So don't be that person. Please keep the phones there and then invest in hands-free. So many Bluetooth devices for the ears, like for you to take your calls, are in the market now. Hands-free. This is the Galaxy Buds, my favorite in the set. But look, we have Beats by Dre. Beats now belongs to Apple. So Beats, yes, we have Sony has a couple, like so many brands. Find one you can afford that's reliable. Just get yourself one. Put it in your ear. Don't put all two though. Or turn off your noise cancelling.
That's another dangerous one.
Another dangerous one. If not, while it's there, it sometimes blocks everything. Please, you need to hear other road users. Just use one. And take your calls. If you have a car that didn't come with the Bluetooth, invest in the Bluetooth in car devices in the market. Buy one. Slot it in your, you know that thing?
The cigarette?
The cigarette thing. Yes, this lighter. One, for example. If your car is not that techie and it doesn't have one, just buy one off the market. And save yourself the trouble and don't go and kill somebody or yourself. So please, let's stop driving distracted. That's the habit 4 we should live in 2019.
I like that.
Now the last one. My favorite maybe. And this is for the young professionals out there. Like us.
Tell us what it is.
Yes, the habit of working hard but not working smart. Yes. Yes.
Help us to work smart.
Yes. So my thing is that if there is anything that you're doing, take the top 3 things you have to do at work all the time. And just ask yourself, how can technology help me do this faster, more efficiently? So ask yourself these questions. Sometimes it's as simple, when I have tasks, it's as simple as going to Google to say, how do I create a template for maybe monitoring programs? Because I'm the deputy programs manager here. I look for technology that concerns my work and how fast I can work and how efficiently I can work. Now, I have a line manager who is in the radio building, and I am in the Trasaco building.
Is that what it's called now?
Those of us in the TV building, we call ourselves Trasaco, and those of you in the FM, we call you something else. So my line manager is in the FM building. I'm in the Trasaco, area. But we still need to collaborate on things. So a service like Google Drive, Google Docs, where if I working on a document, she can open the document where she is and see me in real time working. She can leave comments and let me know that something has gone wrong or I should check something. All of us, like me, we are in the same department. We are able to collaborate because we have certain technologies we've set up That doesn't require that we run up and down the building every time.
Or pick up the phone and call.
Pick up the phone and call. So invest in such technology. Just Google. If there's something you do. Just yesterday, I was looking for formulas on how to do math in Excel, for example. Quickly, certain formulas. I Googled and I was given the formulas.
Wow.
So just Google. Ask Google what you need and see which of the tech services or apps that can come up. Now, paper trailing. A lot of times we argue over he said, she said. No, I didn't say that. You said that at work. Leave a paper trail.
Yeah.
Some of us don't like reading emails or writing emails. Please, 2020, let's get into the habit of writing emails and reading emails and leave a paper trail of decisions taking. When it's time to even write my report at work sometimes, I check the emails I've received in a month. It gives me an indication of some of the things that I need to cover in my report because those were important communications. Yes, that happened. So leave a paper trail. And then also, I just wanted to throw this one in. Office tasks like scanning. These days, I don't go to your building to go and scan anymore or whatever. I use my phone. And I propose for a simple task like...
a scanner app.
A scanner app.
Okay.
Adobe Scan. I put a photo there somewhere. Yes, that's the icon of that. So, Adobe Scan, and the scanner, I have another slide called scanner. It looks like this. So you just open, it looks like you are taking a photo. Just point it at the document. If you are taking a photo of a whiteboard, of a form, a business card, or a normal document, you just put it there. It will capture it nicely, and then it will scan it. So you can see the scanned document. Then you save it to PDF and send it. So this one, I picked one of the papers I picked up from church, something here to help me pray. And I chose the business card mode. That's just an example. But it scanned it so perfectly. And, 2019, all the contracts I pushed, sent to our partners and whatnot, I did it with Adobe Scan without ever walking to a real scanner. What is a real scanner even these days?
No, because that's all you need is clarity.
Clarity.
And you're good to go.
Yes, and you're good to go. And one thing, too, is that because you can save to PDF right on your phone, you can now dispatch it to your email to whoever is waiting for that document. So invest in such apps. Like I said, pick the top 3 things that beat your mind the most, that you are suffering with the most. Google, which app can help me do this? Which web service can help me do that? And then quickly, and a lot of these things are free. A lot of these things are free. So yes, work smart. Let's leave the working hard without working smart in 2019 and 2020. Let's just work smart.
So quick review. We've done don't lose your phone contacts.
Yes, when you lose your phone. We've also done...
We've done freezing and microwaving.
The right way. With the right products or bowls and cups. We also... TV watching you.
Yes. It's so not 2020.
Yes.
All right.
Yes. Set a timer. And then we also avoid driving distracted. Yes, and then the last one.
And the last one
is
working hard and smart.
And smart, yes.
Let's avoid working hard but not smart.
Not smart.
Super. Thank you. Well, this is fantastic. So moving forward in 2020, I think all of us need to focus on these things that we've given you. These are very, very important pointers and tips for us. It will change a lot of things for us. Thank you very much to you, Sandister.
Thank you for having me.
Sandister Tei, who is the Deputy Programs Manager here at Citi TV, is also the host of Tech and Social Media Trends on Citi FM 97.3.
Hi there. We hope you enjoyed the show.
Make sure to subscribe, like, comment, and share with your friends.
This is Breakfast Daily on Citi TV.
Join the Breakfast Daily team Monday through Fridays from 7:30 a.m. to 10. Join us for breakfast daily, only on Citi TV.